Hello beautiful people, it's Mairead here, Possibility Tree. Now I'm a qualified hypnotherapist, been qualified for many years. I'm also as well an NLP and EFT practitioner, and I've used many tools. I've got other things in my toolbox, so to say, but one of the most powerful tools that I will use is visualization, and it's incredibly effective, very powerful, and can create dramatic change in all areas of your life. And the most amazing thing is, people, for you that doubt it and go, oh, it's just quackery nonsense, is that it has been scientifically proven to work. So the science backs it up as well. So visualization you can use for sports enhancement, cognitive improvement, for personal development. You can use it for health issues. You can use it for many issues. And as I've said, it's like being scientifically proven, from epigenics to psychology to neuroscience to sports science. So it works, and science backs that up. And the main theory behind visualization is that the visual cortex that responds to everything out and about you also responds to the visualizations that you create in your mind through visualizations. And I don't mean dreaming, and I don't mean just producing a few images. Visualization is a process, okay? And I'll move on to that in a little bit or a little bit further in this video. So it's the science behind it shows that it does work. So what does the science say? Well, it shows that your brain activates the same sensory and motor areas that you would utilize if you were actually carrying out the action that you are visualizing. So that's one thing. It also shows that it creates changes in your brain activity, in neural pathways that enhance emotional resilience, empathy and cognitive improvement. So it shows that too. So if you're improving your emotional resilience and your cognitive activity, then that obviously is going to further enhance your outcome too. So what else does it do? Well, it reinforces positive beliefs as well. So if you're visualizing success, you're focusing on success. So what's that going to do? It's going to reinforce positive beliefs that you can achieve success. So it creates positive beliefs as well. And remember, it's your belief or your beliefs that dictate what you do in life, or how successful you are in life. Another thing as well that it's been shown to do is improve your ability to overcome things that perhaps weren't that you didn't expect. So if you are a sports person and you are visualizing success in whatever sports it is, you visualize obviously a positive outcome. But what you can do to enhance your performance, if there are any obstacles that do come up, and let's be honest, most of the time we have some obstacles that can crop up, but what that does is allow you to also practice for any possible obstacles. And if you've practiced them, visualizing them, then you are training your mind to respond to them if they do actually occur. So this is all practice, and it's practice makes perfect. And not only that, if you've visualized how to overcome obstacles, then when an obstacle does crop up, you are less stressed and better able to cope and deal with that obstacle as and when it happens. So like I say, scientifically proven. So I've used visualization throughout my hypnotherapy business, specifically in weight loss, stop smoking, well, specifically in any area, to be honest. But it's about focusing on a positive outcome. perfect outcome. So what is visualization, and what's the best way to do visualization? So you can do visualization if you're doing it for weight loss. It would make sense, and sports performance, to kind of use visualization, but also as well practice. If you're looking for weight loss, adjust your eating habits. Sports performance, practice as well. So visualization, what makes it incredibly powerful? So the first thing is multi-sensory imagery. And what do I mean by that is, multi-sensory, we use all of our senses. So yes, we visualize, we see ourselves doing whatever it is that we want to be successful at. So if I want to improve my health, and I've used this to overcome a health condition, then I will visualize and see my health improved. But what I also want to do is bring in my hearing. So I want to hear success. Somebody saying, oh my God, that's amazing, well done, you look healthy. So I want to hear all the positives as well. So multisensory is visually seeing it, hearing the positive. So if it was a presentation that you were dreading and you've given an amazing presentation, then I want you to hear the applause after it, or people saying, absolutely fantastic, I was really interested in that, amazing. So bring in all your visuals from, all your senses, from visual to auditory, if you need be, your sense of smell. And also as well, feelings. Feel as well as if you're actually doing whatever it is that you're doing. So that's one thing you need to do. And the second thing is to be specific. What is your intended goal? So my health goal was to get rid of sun keratosis that happened, or I had on the side of my nose, and I tried many things without success. So I actively used visualization, and I did it several times. I did it in the morning, I did it during the day, and I did it in the evening, and eventually my sun keratosis went away and has never returned. So be specific. What is it you want to do? If you're an athlete, do you want to improve your personal best? If it's personal development, what do you want to do? Do you want to reach your ideal weight? Do you want to feel fit and healthy? So when you're doing that, be specific. And obviously, as you're doing this, if it's your ideal weight, you'll see your ideal weight on the scales as you step on the scales. And again, bring in those positive feelings. So we've got emotions, multisensory imagery. We've also got be specific. Another thing I've just mentioned there is practice regularly. There's no point doing it once or twice, because it ain't going to succeed. Your brain needs to know what it needs to do. And perhaps it may well be that you have a negative frame around certain things. So practice brings up a positive result. And remember, it improves your belief system as well, creates more positive beliefs. So you are more likely to succeed when you visualize often. And remember, it's creating a program that your mind needs to run. And the more often you run that program, the more likely you are to succeed. And remember, your energy goes where your attention flows. Okay? So another thing you need to do is, obviously, especially with sports and personal development, is combine your visualization with action. So if you're visualizing your start from the blocks, if you're a sprinter, then yes, visualize your start, but also as well practice. So add in action as well. And the last thing that a lot of people don't tend to do is the after. What happens after you've achieved your goal? And this helps because it brings in that sense of achievement, that sense of success, and that is incredibly powerful and can make the difference between success and failure. So go to the end, past the end, you've reached your ideal weight, you can see it on the scales. How do you feel? You feel amazing. How do you feel when you've reached your personal best? You are elated. So always, always, always go to the end result, the positive outcome. And that will then increase the belief that you will achieve your outcome. And again, it enhances your positive beliefs as well. So visualization, a really, really powerful tool. And as I've said, practice it often. Remember, multi-sensory. It has to be multi-sensory, and bringing those feelings, very, very important. Secondly, be specific. What exactly is it that you wish to achieve? Thirdly, practice regularly. Build up that positive mental attitude and let your brain know exactly what it is that you need to achieve. Fourthly, combine with action, okay? And lastly, but really, really importantly, is go to the end once you've achieved your goal or your outcome, and focus on the success, the empowering feelings that you have when you've exceeded, because those can make a massive difference to your success in visualization. Now, if I can overcome a health issue that I had 5-6 years ago, then you can overcome or improve any area of your life. It's incredibly effective, incredibly powerful, can change your life like that. And the most important thing, it's been proved scientifically. So have a go. And if you would like, and I would love you to, let me know how you get on, share any positive outcomes with me, and good luck. Take care. Bye bye.